battle between Confused Matthew and the Nostalgia Critic? Well, let's meet our contenders. The Nostalgia Critic is often seen with a handgun. Confused Matthew, although he doesn't necessarily have any guns that we know of, has a very, very, very scary way about him. I mean, the way that he yells is pretty intimidating. Now, sure, the Nostalgia Critic yells as well, but when he yells, it's really kind of funny. But when Confused Matthew yells, it's kind of scary. And I happen to know that Confused Matthew lives on a second story, so this would give him an advantage of the Nostalgia Critic, who would have to fight his way upstairs to actually encounter Confused Matthew on an even ground. And I'm pretty sure Confused Matthew fights dirty, so he'd have no problem standing on the top of his stairs, throwing pots and pans at the Nostalgia Critic as he tries to make his way up to even land a blow. Now, you might say, well, the Nostalgia Critic would simply shoot his gun, but we've all seen that the Nostalgia Critic is a horrible, horrible aim, and his bullets basically only hurt him. Now, it does appear that the Nostalgia Critic has some sort of magical regeneration ability because he has brought himself to life before, but that's not going to stop Confused Matthew from killing him over and over again repeatedly with his words. The other thing is, I think that Confused Matthew, being animated, has a advantage over this Nostalgia Critic, who's only flesh and blood. I think that gives him an advantage. Now, Confused Matthew is confused, so that might disorient him long enough for the Nostalgia Critic to land in a few blows. So, who would win? Well, I'm gonna have to say I really think Confused Matthew would win. However, as we know, the Nostalgia Critic does have ties with the Angry Video Game Nerd, and Confused Matthew is allergic to the Angry Video Game Nerd. So, it's entirely possible that the Nostalgia Critic could, in his dying breath, summon the Angry Video Game Nerd, who would quickly trounce Confused Matthew. However, in Confused Matthew's dying breath, he would summon Stan and Stan, who would avenge his brother. However, what none of them know is that, in the meantime, Shred Ninja, Infinite Hope, Quantum Joker, Victor, Light vs. Darkness, Allison, and Keith have formed an alliance together to take over the internet as we know it. These group of fighting machines would come in and annihilate all contenders. However, Light vs. Darkness, having his ideas stolen one too many times, would finally snap and begin to consume us all. So, in the end, Light vs. Darkness would win, and then Virus would kill him. So, humanity would die thanks to the virus, and I would blame Victor with my last dying breath because this is a parody that I came up with thanks to him parodying other people that were parodying other people. But this is all my opinion, so who do you think would win? Light or Darkness? Because Light versus Darkness. So, who would win? Light or Darkness? I think Light would win because it would annihilate the darkness. But then again, there's always going to be some sort of darkness if you have light. I'm not sure what this is about anymore, so I'm going to go play Kingdom Hearts now. Next time, in Versus, Fisher Stevens versus Orlando Jones.